to another episode of Lakeshow's Finest Redux. I'm your host, Charles Ryan, KB24 status, or yours truly, the biggest Lakers fan in the world. This was a really up and down game. We play Memphis twice. I will recap the second game as well. I do not understand how they were so hot out of the gate from three. I haven't seen anything like that in a while. In fact, the Lakers were really hot from three the other night, when I think KCP and Kuzma went nuts. I think that was 2 games ago, maybe. But yeah, I mean, Memphis got out to a big lead in like the first quarter, like 10, 12 points, and can't believe we scrapped our way back. I think the depth really hurt them. Just not having Ja Morant in general. He's going to be out for a while, and we kind of got fortunate there because I don't know if we play Memphis again after tomorrow night. But if we only play Memphis twice, like the way we only played the Spurs twice, then that's great. We beat up the Spurs without. We'll be able to beat up the Grizz without Ja Morant. Actually, we play the Spurs on the 7th, but it's a home game. But if these are the only two, if it's 2 or 3 games versus the Grizzlies, then without Ja Morant, that's awesome. We got a huge break there. The game was tied 7 times. The longest run was 17. I think by the Lakers. There's 5 lead changes. The biggest lead was 16 by us, which came at the very end, and their biggest lead was 12, which came in the second quarter. LeBron led the way in scoring with 22 points. Slow-mo, Kyle Anderson, 18. LeBron had 13 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas had 10 rebounds. LeBron had 8 assists. Dillon Brooks had 5 assists. Anthony Davis had 3 blocks, and Dillon Brooks had 1 block. Finally, Anthony Davis is getting more than 1 block in a game. I don't think he had a block in a game until like game 4 or 5. Need more than that. Lakers finished with 49 rebounds. Grizzlies had 50. Very tight there as well. Assists tight. Lakers had 24 assists. Grizzlies had 23. Lakers had 9 steals. Grizzlies had 6. Lakers 5 blocks. Grizzlies 3. Very tight here as well. 10 turnovers. Grizzlies had 11 turnovers. Lakers had 10. Field goal percentage was much better for the Lakers. Lakers shot 46. Grizzlies shot 41. Lakers were 34% from 3. Grizzlies were 27. Yeah, the Grizzlies really cool off from 3 after like the second quarter. This kind of a tale of 2 halves for the Grizzlies for sure. Free throw percentage not as hot. 73 for us and 87 for the Grizzlies. Lakers had 48 points in the paint. Grizzlies had 52. Lakers had 18 second chance points. Grizzlies had 16. Lakers had 17 fast break points. Grizzlies had 12. Looking for more stats. Yep. Grizzlies fouled 18 times. Lakers fouled 15 times. And that's those stats, those team stats. Player stats, let's go to that. We love player stats at KB24 status, don't we? Not a single Laker was negative except for the 3 players that played at the end. Alfonso McKinney, Jared Dudley, Quinn Cook, who played 1 minute each. And all had negative 1s. I do like how everybody got their minutes. That is nice. Nobody got a DNP. Very happy with that. You got 12 bodies in the game tonight, or last night. LeBron James playing 32 minutes. That's pretty good. If we can keep him at 32 minutes a game, that would be incredible. That's probably going to be his lowest minutes average per game in his career. All thanks to the signings of Rob Lowe. LeBron played really well. I said his stats before. I'll say him again. He was a plus 19, 22 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, only 2 turnovers in 32 minutes. He shot 56% on 9 for 16 shooting, 3 for 6 from 3, which is obviously 50% for LeBron James. Anthony Davis, 32 minutes as well. Did not shoot as well as LeBron. It was 6 of 15 for 40%. 0 for 2 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 17 points, and 3 turnovers with a plus-minus of +5. Marc Gasol, the Memphis Grizzlies legend, had 7 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, +3, 2 for 6 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. Yeah, he needs to get his 3 going, man. Marc Gasol would hit a lot of threes for the Raptors, for sure. And I'm not sure what happened there. My boy Kuzma, this is my fantasy guy. He started out really hot in the first quarter. He had like 9 points in 6 minutes, and then nothing else really. So I thought he was in a big game for my fantasy. But no, he played 30 minutes, 4 for 9 from the field for 11 points. 3 for 7 from 3, which means he only took 2 shots inside the 3-point arc. So, yeah, 11 points, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and a +7. And Schroeder, who has played really well this season. He still played fine, but he didn't shoot that well. He's had a couple games where he hasn't shot the best. Beside that, played fine. He shot 4 for 13 for 30%, 0 for 4 from 3, which really is not normal. 11 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound, and no turnovers. Here we go, Wes Matthews. Got to get Wes going. 5 for 7 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. 14 points. 2 steals, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Montrezl Harrell played really well in only 20 minutes. 7-11 from the field, 16 points, +12. 2 steals, 9 rebounds, 1 turnover. And then Talon was 3 for 9 for 7 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 turnover, +11. And that's pretty much the roster. I mean, Markieff, sure, 14 minutes, 0 points, 0 assists. 1 assist, 1 rebound, and that's it. He was a +10. You have the guy with 0 points playing 14 minutes with a +10, and then the guy with 17 points, Anthony Davis, and 9 rebounds, 3 blocks, the +5. What a reliable stat that is. Now, on the side of the Grizzlies, we have this guy named John Morant who's out. So you got a lot of players picking up the slack that shouldn't be. Also, what's interesting is apparently Grayson Allen was starting and Brandon Clark started for him last game. And then Grayson Allen came back this game, and now he is not starting. So, Grayson Allen played terribly. He was 1 for 6 for only 3 points. But, yeah, Brandon Clark started for him. Brandon Clark was fine with 8 points. But nobody was positive in the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. There was a ton of positives in the bench for the Grizzlies, but I do not think that the Grizzlies are going to be okay without Ja Morant. So I'd say that right now their best player I don't know. Maybe it's Dylan Brooks, I guess. Not sure. But yeah, so Kyle Anderson, 32 minutes, 18 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds on 7 for 19 shooting. He shot 19 shots, Kyle Anderson, the most shots of anybody in the game, which is outrageous for Kyle Anderson. Brandon Clark, 4 for 10, minus 15, 8 points, 7 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas played pretty well, 7 for 14 for 50%. 10 rebounds, 14 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 turnovers with 5 fouls for a minus 19. The worst plus-minus in the game. Dylan Brooks, who I said was probably the best after Ja, did not play well. He shot 3 for 15, had 9 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and a block. And then Tyus Jones, 6 for 11, 14 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. And I don't know if the bench is even worth it. I didn't even know Gordy Jang was on this team. I thought Jang was still on the Minnesota Timberwolves, but I guess not. Yeah, the bench is whatever. All right, so that's that game. I do like what I saw from Montage this game. I think it's interesting playing him only 20 minutes, but they got so much depth, it's like whatever. I think it's funny that people really went out of their way on fantasy to grab Taylor when I was the only person in the world saying this, that he was not going to get as many minutes as people think. But for the few minutes that Taylor has played, I think he had like 8 points tonight or something. He's been playing fine. Tonight, actually, I'll repeat it. He had a solid 7 points. He took 9 shots, though. A lot of shots. So, we play the Grizzlies tomorrow, and I don't think we should have any trouble. I do think we should learn maybe to close out on some threes, get our asses to the freaking line. Maybe run some sprints and practices today because of that. But then after that, we have a nice 2-game homestand. Spurs-Bulls. Beat the Spurs twice. Hopefully we can beat them. And the Bulls, I think Lauri Markkanen, they're arguably their best player, maybe second best player, is hurt. And then from there, we got a nice Southwest 2-step. We'll play the Rockets back-to-back, and then the Thunder all away. And then we have a nice little 2-game homestand, Pelicans-Warriors. Should be fun. And then we go on the really fun road trip, and then we have a nice homestand. We go on a 7-game road trip. Hopefully this is the longest road trip we have, because we don't know. We don't know what the second half of the season is going to look like. But if there's some games canceled from another team, or the Lakers, God forbid, having COVID, they could reschedule it in a road trip. But yeah, 7-game road trip starting January 21st in about 3 weeks or so. 2.5 weeks. And we start with the Bucks, so great. Play the best team, arguably, in the East. And then Bulls, which we have played earlier, Cavs, 76ers, Pistons, Celtics, Hawks. So the only threats, I would say, are the Bucks, the Sixers, and the Celtics. Everybody else is, I think, easy. Bulls, Cavs, Pistons, and Hawks. I feel like we should beat them, but it's the Lakers. And then we have the nice homestand, 5-game homestand. Nuggets, Pistons, Thunder, Grizzlies. Okay, so we do play the Grizzlies for a 3rd time in February. We play the Thunder twice at home after playing them once on the road in a week. On that homestand. So yeah, I think several games could be canceled and then rescheduled in a sort of road trip in the second half. But let's keep our fingers crossed. Also, my channel, I have tons of videos for you guys. I post very often all these montages. There's a tab, playlist tab, and this tab has the archives, quote unquote, I guess, from the last 2 full seasons of Lakeshow's Finest on YouTube. Once again, I have posted on iTunes and other places before, but As for YouTube, there's also a Kobe tribute montage playlist. I have about 20 plus montages of Kobe, and these were all made after he passed away. That's why they're called tributes. Then I have some other miscellaneous cool stuff that maybe you guys will like, I'm not sure. But I work hard on a lot of stuff. But yeah, check those out. It's just very weird how I can have, almost 1,500 subscribers and then a video only gets like 30 views. It just doesn't make sense. Because if you do the math, 1,500 subscribers, and let's just say there's 15 views, I'm pretty sure that's like 1%. 15 views is 1% of the total amount of subscribers. So if I have 30 views, in fact, my most recent podcast has 22 views. That means about 1.2% of the people that subscribed to me watched my stuff. So I don't know what happened. Okay, I posted about 12 videos in about 13 days, the day that the season started. I'm saying before the day the season started. And those got a lot of those got at least 100 views, so I'm fine with that. I like 3 digits. 4 digits is nice. I have 3 videos that have 6 digits, and those ones are nice as well. But this 2-digit stuff, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'll keep posting for you guys. Don't you worry. Once again, I'm Charles Ryan. KB24 status, or you're truly the biggest Lakers fan in the world. We're playing the Grizzlies tomorrow night. I expect to win. I am hoping KCP does not play because he was hurt, but I just want, if someone's hurt, let's just give them the most rest you possibly can. Let's not risk anything because we're going to have the best record anyways, so no need to. All right, thanks again. Take care, stay safe, and go Lakers.